Good evening, SACNAS family. Good evening, Latinos, Native Americans, from all four directions. Yat-eh. Greetings from Navajo Nation. I'd like to acknowledge my Navajo family by saying my clan. I'm a Bitterwater, born for Zuni Edgewater. Ahot e tenensle. Podich eating slon as elchapahapashin. The sun that should shade oh ye et hachi that should not let hot tenensle. I'm very honored to be here. I see a lot of young folks in here, very talented people here. So give them a round of a hand, please. They have wonderful mentors. Give the mentors and all the leadership that we're investing in you today. So give the mentors a round of a hand too. I feel home today because SACNAS is comfortable. It's like home for me. When I go home, it's warm and comfortable. So thank you for making my trip to be comfortable. Thank you for inviting me to this great organization. Can everybody say ahehe? That means thank you in Navajo. I'd like to share a video clip with you before I begin my presentation. And the videotape reflects what I do for the Navajo Nation in the four corners. So here is the videotape. It will explain a little bit what I do for my tribe, for my people, for what I love to do is to promote math education.
The more I look, I said, we want to promote math literacy across Navajo Nation because I care for my Navajo people. I want them to do better in life than me. I want them to go higher than me.
If I go straight against the wall, it goes straight back. Good? If I come in diagonally, let's see what happens. If I go diagonally against the wall, it is good. So that's what we're going to play. Good, but we're going to do it with pencil and paper because we are mathematicians. We don't work with real boards. Good? Let's everybody start in the bottom left corner on your paper.
Numbers like my idea? Yeah, I'm doing 4 by 5. See what happens. 4 by 5.
Math Circle is a safe place for kids to enjoy and discover beautiful mathematics.
Math circles are a way to involve professional mathematicians with students and teachers at all grade levels. So it's an opportunity for mathematicians to reach out and get involved and share their enthusiasm for mathematics. Just exposing the students to what it means to think mathematically.
We added 20 plus 12, which is the faces plus the vertices, because when you cut off, how you make it is you cut off the vertices of the icosahedron, and then that's 1,440.
It's always been, math is hard. My parents never understood it. It's always been downgraded. It's always been in a negative light all these years. But with the Navajo Nation Math Circles, what it does is it brings new light onto the subject of math, and it's not all about, test taking, and it's not all about really hard things that the students have to do. It's something that kind of gets their interest, and it kind of sparks that curiosity within them to kind of learn something new about math.
See, like, this piece is the same as this piece, 1 whole, 1 whole, 1 half, then 2. We figured this one out.
I know a couple of the students. One of them was a math camp student. She was kind of sitting there talking with one of the other students, like, wait, there's got to be a different way to do this. I know we drew some pictures. Let's really look at what we're doing, work with the numbers. So that's the kind of reasoning where they can see the concrete examples of what they're doing, and then they take that into an abstract level.
We really believe that in the Math Circle, a problem should be something that might lead very deep into mathematics. And quite often, the problems that our kids are working on eventually lead to open questions in mathematics.
We have open-ended questions. Open-ended questions are totally new to most of the kids. Usually you have to have an answer within 20 seconds, 30 seconds. That's what math is. The answers actually don't matter. The more questions, we're opening whole research programs, and that is something totally new to the kids. And once they like it, it's just amazing. It's transformative.
It was an enrichment for your mind. Think of something more above the ordinary.
The Ba Hojo of the Navajo Math Circles, the Hojo refers to beauty and harmony together. As far as we know, we're the only math circle that combines Navajo culture with our mathematics activity, and we're trying to strike exactly that balance, that beauty, and that harmony.
And so I've seen this interweaving of not only the math portion, but the math portion directly coming and stemming from who we are as Navajo people.
We want to engage our learners, and in order for us to do that, we have to have things that they can play with, things that they can move with their hands, because they're more kinesthetic learners. As Navajos, we've already have that connection with mathematics in our culture, because our grandmothers were weavers. They weaved and they construct geometric shapes on the rugs. And it seemed the pottery that they made, the Navajo basket that they wove, there was always a geometric shape.
And so I carefully looked at each one separately, and since I divided each to 4, I also divided 72 by 4, which is 18.
The numbers and the way you can find patterns out of it. It's cool. You just find new things about it.
Without our project, we would not have known that they are talented, that they are geniuses, that they can change the world because of their remarkable abilities. And we want to find these kids and help these kids.
I've usually thought I was dumb, that I wasn't really smart, but then I actually got to know myself and I realized that I am smart. I can do it if I put my mind to it, and I believe that for everyone. If you have a goal in mind and you really want it, you can do it. You just have to believe in yourself and you just have to push.
That's what I love to do, is to promote math literacy for the indigenous people. We have higher rates of unemployment. We live in poverty. We want to be a sovereign nation as Indian people. I really believe that we need to strengthen our math education. That's the only way that we can build our economy, our infrastructure, our scientists, our physicists. We need to partner together. We need to look at right in the eye and say what we're going to do to make a difference in this world. We need to transform the community and advocate for what we love to do for our people, for our community. There are wonderful projects, wonderful grants that are out there. How can these resources to be shared so that we're able to be one people, one nation, no matter where we come from Texas, from California, from Maine, we can make a difference. We have the empowerment to do so. We have the tools to do so. We have the talent to do so. We live in the 21st century now and say to ourselves, social justice. What is fair? What is equity for us minority people, the colored people? We need to show the world that we are making an amazing difference in our community. We need to show the world and believe in our youth, in our children. We need to show our love for our students, because the more we model, the more we have our conversation, the young folks will model that way of life for the next generation to come. I really believe young people, that they are the transformer, that they are the gift of life for us. They are the scientists for us. We need to invest in them, because education is really important. Education is a way of life. Education is part of our system. Education should be an integration through the experience of our children and integrated with the school mainstream curriculum. It is time that we create curriculum through the eyes of our community, through their ideology, through their way of life, so that the learning is fun and exciting, so that they're able to synthesize and evaluate and assess. Education is all about everybody involvement. Education is a way to show that there is social justice for all people, for all backgrounds, no matter where they come from. So my project is an example, transforming a community, one community at a time, inch by inch. We need to inspire each other. We need to motivate every community throughout the states, because we are people in according to the eye of Mother Earth, Father Sky. According to our Mother Earth, everybody is special. According to the Mother Earth, we need to listen to what the voice says, how the environment is changing us and making a difference. I encourage to find your passion, what you enjoy, that you want to do. And one of the issue and problem that in the indigenous people that we face is illegal dumping. And I really believe that if we are going to be destroying by means of illegal dumping, Mother Earth is not happy. And that should be the part of the curriculum. The interdisciplinary curriculum is really important, where everything is connected from dots to dots, so our children appreciate the beauty of learning. I challenge each one of you to continue to inspire one another and motivate and lift each other up as far as you can to bring that person. Because poverty is so dominant in our community. As I speak today, you will see a person that has not had their meals yet today. They are not safe in their community. They're not safe in their home. They're worried about violence, injustice, oppression. So together, through inspiration, through imagination, through innovation, as a new scientists, we are going to lift each other up together and learn from our failures and let the failures become our success. We cannot fear of what is going on in our world. We need to echo our voice and stand for our values and elect people that is in line with our values to change our community and our nation. To me, that is equity and social justice for everybody. That's what the United States of America stands for, is democracy. Democracy is the law of the 14th Amendment, where everybody is feel secure and safe. So young folks, my children, we need you right now. At this time of the world right now, we need you. You're going to go back in and out today. You are going back to your hotel rooms, and you are doing your assignments, your homework. Tonight, you will be up studying. Tomorrow, you will be participating in this event. That's what it means in Navajo. Empower yourself, and as much as you can, learn right now. You have the ability to do it. There's nothing in the way for you to stop. I want you to move forward and inspire each other and collaborate and connect and do your network. When you network, the more people will mentor you. I heard that the SACNAS family, people that have been involved for so many years, they have so many mentors here. And all the professors who brought the children here, the students here, the staff, we are counting on you. You are like the huge light source for us. We tap into your energy despite from so much that you pull yourself away from your family, you're still here for our students. That's what we call together. We're going to commit and make a better life for the next generation to come and the best leaders. So I'm going to close by reading a poem to you that I had created. And I had created so many math materials, the curriculum for K through 12 for Navajo students. And this is one poem that I would like to read to you, to do a summary. It's called The Spirit of Math. My mind is embedded with the spirit of math. My mind is filled with numeration. I use parts of my body to measure and numerate. I weave using the sacred spirit of math. I use math in my weaving. Walk in harmony with the spirit of math. Walk in beauty with the spirit of math. Walk in all the directions with the spirit of math. My children, may the spirit of math glow in your life. So together, my mother and I wrote this poem. My mother does not understand Western education. She only has the informal education through the eyes of her grandmother, her ancestors, and that's the only world she knows, but she understands education is important for all of us to promote equality and fairness and social justice for everybody. And we cannot be ignorant, and we cannot look away from each other. because this is a time for all of us to shine so that we can glow according to the spirit of our heritage and culture and language and our community, who we are as people. So my students, my children, thank you for coming and to be part of this wonderful organization. Thank you for your hard work that you've been doing and doing your contribution and staying up late studying for your final exam, for your quizzes, doing your assignments and your projects. Your posters are wonderful and very tellingly done. So I feel safe under your intelligence. I feel safe for what you are doing now. So thank you for listening to me this evening.